I'm going to be talking about two specific routes that you can look into if you are planning to relocate to Canada, right? Currently Canada has different pathway for people to relocate to Canada.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, before we start the video, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share with your friends, and comment your questions below. Let's go.
So if you are planning to relocate to Canada, you want to jackpot to Canada, one thing you should know is that there are different pathways for you to relocate to Canada. And you have to identify the one that is currently on, not the one that has closed. Because if you check the website, there are some that have closed already. And if you apply or you pay an agent to apply for you, at the end of the day, you may not see results. And that is why some people end up losing their money, because you don't get this information. And that is why before I do anything for any client, I try to get the information that, okay, is this thing still on or it is closed, right? And for individuals out there or people that want to do this relocation thing, I will also encourage you to also get this information. Go to the Canadian website and check for yourself if this program are still on, so that you don't end up wasting your money, right? Currently Canada has different pathway for people to relocate to Canada. If you are planning to relocate to Canada via work permit process, there are different pathways by which you can go, but then there are some that have closed already, while we have some that are open. Let me first of all list out the different pathways that Canada has for people that are trying to relocate to Canada through work permits. We have temporary workers, route. We have the agricultural workers route. We have the caregivers route. We have work and travel in Canada with international experience. We have that route. Also, we have open work permits for vulnerable foreign workers. We have open work permits for Hong Kong recent graduates. We have open work permits for prospective provincial nominees. And we have for business people, we have H-1B visa holder work permits. We have open work permits for Ukrainian nationals, right? We have French speaking workers outside Quebec, right? We also have overnight camp counselors. We have indigenous border mobility measures. That's another pathway. We also have different immigration programs that Canada, they have already made open for people to relocate to Canada. And that is why you see some people, they are not looking at the normal or the usual path that people are familiar with. They go through routes that a lot of people are yet to discover, and that makes it easier for them. It makes it to work much faster and easier for them. So what you should do before paying any agents or before you start spending your money is to look into these different routes and look at the one that that you have the qualifications, the ones that that you can try out, that a lot of people are not into. That is the one you should venture into. If you go through the different means that a lot of people are into, it's going to be tough, and there are some that have already closed and the agents will just collect your money, and that's the end of it. So currently, what I'm going to advise right now is to go through the Canadian websites by yourself. I'm going to attach the link under this video or around the description button, so that you can also go through it yourself. Then when you know the one that you want to apply for, then you can seek more advice from career counselors, from career professionals, or people that are into this international travels, right? And I'll also be glad to also give you information if you are interested in any of it. But first of all, try and do all these things by yourself. Get all this information by yourself. Understand what you are going into. Understand if it is still open, so that your money will not waste. Please and please, this is very important, right? And the reason why a lot of people charge for consultation before they even attend to you is because they help you to make this research, they help you to get all this information, and they tell you that, okay, this is the one that is going on, this is the one you should apply to. Or you guys, you try to talk it out, figure it out, the one that works for you before you go ahead and apply. But if you pay any agent and you have not heard from that agent for 6 months, 9 months, just know that your money is gone. Seriously, your money is gone, and you're not hearing anything. You don't even know the process. You don't know anything. Your money is gone. So please, information is very important if you want to relocate. And aside from the visa route, from the study visa route, which is not really advisable right now because we don't know what the plan is. Maybe after your study, you're going to be, maybe they will have to send you back to your home country, and so that is, you can't relocate through that process anyway, because after your study you have to come back to your home country, except that is your plan, by the way. But if you plan to stay there, you might start looking into other routes, right? So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you so that you can see the available programs, how you can go through it by yourself, because I feel like some people just need somebody to show them the process of how to check out this information. So shortly I'm going to be taking you through how to check it out on your own phone. You can use your smartphone, you can use your laptop. Just check, go through the website as shown, as I've already had the link under the description. So go through it, check out the amount that you're going to spend, the processing fee, check out the duration, because the duration is also there, because it is one thing for somebody to start the application process for you, and it's another thing for you to be disturbing the client that also about far, all those things can seem to be frustrating for your agent or for the person that is doing it for you. So check the process, the duration that is going to take. Some take 3 months, some take 6 months. So you just have to check it out yourself, and make sure that you also have information. You can't just pay people and just expect that they will just do everything for you. At least have information. Yes, I understand that you may not be able to apply for it yourself. You may not be able to do the processing and everything yourself, but then
All right, so
have
first
knowledge
off, I just
about
want to check
how
out
this
the
thing goes and
Canadian
everything, right?
immigration. So let me
So I'm not
just
saying that
go
your
to
agents are not
that
going to
one
charge you,
first
or
so
somebody's not
that
going
I
to charge
can
you, or
show you.
it's
So
very, very
currently,
important
there
that you
is an
have this
express
information. So
entry
this is how
evaluation
you
form
go
that is
through it. Let's
incoming.
dive
So you
right
too, you can
into
go through
it.
this site, immigration.card, and check out the form. So you too, you can also apply by yourself. That is if you are interested in the express entry evaluation form. So it's very easy. Just go down and include your information, everything, and upload what is needed to be uploaded, and that is that, right? So there are some things that you can actually do by yourself online. Okay, so now let's go to the main thing that I wanted to show you guys. So there are different pathways to relocate to Canada, and that is what we are looking into. So I just googled Canadian immigration. I'm just looking for the work permit so that it will show me different pathways. Yeah, and this is it. So get a work permit, check processing time, different things that you can check, right? You check the processing time, you can create an account, can check the job bank, the jobs available, the open work permits for your family members. So it is that easy. So now let's scroll down and check different pathways. That is, we have the temporary workers, we have the agricultural workers, we have the caregivers, we have work and travel in Canada with international experience. To know about these various pathways, you have to click on it by yourself and check what is needed, the eligibility, the requirements, right? So I'm just going to be going through maybe one of it so that you can see the kind of information that they might ask you while you are going through it. Which one should I? Can you see the one that has new? That means these are the popular one. They are new, the latest one that has been added to the pathways, the H-1B visa, and the other one that I showed earlier, right? So those are the two that are new. Same with if it is closed, you are going to say closed there. If it is closed, if it is available, then it's going to be blank. So those new ones, you can apply for them. That means a lot of people are not yet into it, so you can just apply for the new ones if you are eligible for it, or if you have the requirements that is needed. So I just think, let me just go through one of it so that you can see how it goes. I'm thinking, should I check the caregivers one, because I feel like a lot of people are interested in the caregivers, or should I? Yeah, let's just go with caregivers. So for the caregivers, can you see, you can check the processing time, you can get a label, you can check the processing time here, and you can check everything that is needed. So if you want to check information for these caregivers now, select an application, and let's go with temporary let me just use temporary. I'm just using this one as an example, right? If you are going for permanent, you can click on permanent, but I'm just using this as an example. I want to check the processing time. So now let me just go for work study permit. Then the country, Nigeria. Don't forget this. All right, so let me just choose Nigeria. So let me check the processing time. 9 weeks. Can you see? So that means if you are going for this particular route, caregiver, November 26th was the last time it was updated for you to know that it is current. So if you want to go through this route, it is just 9 weeks. Everything is there on this. So instead of you just trying to just pay money for what you don't know, it's better for you to get the information so that when your agent or clients or whatever, whoever is helping you is working on it, you too also have the understanding that this is what is going on, right? So check through this route and Let me know the one you are interested in. You can comment, you can put it in the comment section that this is the one I'm interested in, this is the one I'm interested in. And probably in the next video, I'm just going to be talking about it, right? I'm going to be discussing the process, how you can go about it by yourself, you know, and hopefully you get to share your testimony. So that is that. So there are different routes, foreign workers, different available routes that you can use to relocate to Canada, instead of everybody just going through one route, study visa, study visa, study visa. Just check through the different routes. You may even have what it takes. For people that even have ideas about business, there are routes for different folks, different routes, different ideas. Just have to check it out by yourself, right? And that is that. So I hope this helps somebody.
So now that you know and you have information on how the processing looks like and the available route, so it is left for you to make a decision on which route you actually want to follow. And if you still need professional advice, if you still need somebody to counsel you, then feel free, to just, if you want me to do that, you can just send a DM, or if you have somebody else, then feel free to reach out to them. Let them give you professional advice before you also venture into it. But information is key. When you have knowledge about something, it is rare for people to scam you of your money, right? So this is the essence of this video. And in my next videos, I'm going to be talking about the available routes, the ones that I feel that people should look into, how to apply for the processing and the like. So if you don't want to miss out on this information, make sure you like this video, you share your comments, share your questions, put your questions in the comment section. This will help me to be able to answer your question in my next video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I always bring the best for you. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you and I want the best for you. Bye.